On to race number 6 then, and the 6th on the programme is a Class 4. Back to the 1,000 metres here, headed by Corrientes. Barrier 14 for him. Alex Lai rides for David Ferraris. Prince of Gems down in class. Tony Millard, Antoine Hamill in Dublin Star, course and distance winner last season. Halaku Knight now with David Hayes. Blake Shin rides in. United with Stand One on his final start last season in Class 5. Back into Class 4 here. Pegasus, Glory and Shaw Win-Win make their debuts. Comfort Life has won, but that was over the 1,400 metres. And Super Winner drops from the 1,650 Happy Valley down to the minimum trip here. Whiskey Neat and Comfort Life Mark are the two horses that have been on the road.
And we will run down the 1,000 metres with the Shaw Win-Win on debut in front. United we stand back up in grade. He heads forward normally and is expected to again. Management Supreme Dublin Star, Halaku Knight. And we've got Happy Good Guys, Whiskey Neat, Lucky Turbo, all the way back to Comfort Life, the resuming Prince of Gems and Tiger Glare.
Halaku Knight, the first horse we'll have a look at, and look, he looks like he's improved in the off-season. He did show some form at the back end of last season, and his trial's really good leading to this, so seems to have settled well into the new stable with David Hayes as Halaku Knight. Horse we're going to have a look at here is Whiskey Neat. He did come with some good form from New Zealand. He hasn't really shown that here in his 11 starts, but his track work hasn't been too bad with his new stablemate there, Guy Dragon. The hood will go on him for the first time. Comfort Life, a horse that does pop up over the straight 1,000 occasionally, and he's drawn well with Joe Moreira aboard as well. So Alfred Chan was doing the work on this piece of work, and it wasn't too bad either.
All right, let's get into the action, racing and trials. Actually, all trials for this one as well. We start off with Prince of Gems. Now, Prince of Gems drops in class. Get a stable change mark from Dennis Yip to Tony Millard.
And the cheek pieces come off too, Andrew. He draws barrier number 1, so he's on the fast side. Only had the 3 starts last season. He wasn't really pushed out a whole lot here. He gets one minor little reminder near the line, Paul, but it was pretty good trial from him. Yeah,
I think he's got this horse going pretty well as Tony Millard. The tongue tie will go on him for the first time as well. Cheek pieces come off. He's drawn 1 down the straight, but we have seen horses win from there numerous times last season.
Yeah, we've got to have the false rail as well down the straight as well. So it's the high draws are still out in the middle of the course. Dublin Star then, Paul, running third here in his trial, his lead up. He won back in May down the straight.
Been a bit of a monkey, this horse. He's played up at the start before. It does a lot of things wrong, but he's got plenty of ability. He's quite consistent in his run from his 8 starts. He's won 1 and he's been placed 6 times, and the other one's 3rd or 4th. So, look, I think he'll run well once again.
Yeah, good record over 1,000 metres, 6 starts, a win and 3 placings. He should be thereabouts once again.
All right, on the turf, the trial here over the 1,000 metres, Halaku Knight, Paul, and Pegasus Glory. One of the 2 debutants here. I thought there was a bit to like about him.
Yeah, it was a nice trial. He's 21 pounds. He has a pelvic fracture, this horse, but he's had the 2 trials. This trial was nice, and I thought Halaku Knight could have won this trial if he wanted to. He didn't. But you can see Neil Cullen wasn't moving on him. Now, Neil Cullen's not riding him on race day, and that was because he had a previous booking on Lucky Turbo. So don't read anything into that.
Just a really nice trial from Halaku Knight. Not extended, so we don't know if there was too much in the tank, but as far as viewing goes, it was pretty to watch.
All right, Tiger Glare and Super Winner, Paul, is an interesting one. I thought he was a 1,400 metre horse, but maybe he's a sprinter.
Yeah, and look, he was pushed out a little bit in this was Super Winner, but he did win the trial. I didn't like Tiger Glare's trial. He hasn't shown much to date. Yeah, look, the blinkers will go on him for the first time. He's drawn 2 with Wagner Borges aboard. Interesting, they are coming back to the 1,000.
It is, Paul. I'm not sure what to make of Super Winner. They've tried him in front. They've tried him ridden behind. They've nursed him at the top of the straight. They've given him a decent hit out there. So Wagner will have to play out some magic on Sunday for him to win, I think.
All right, jury out for Mark then with Super Winner. But who is the winner, do you think, Paul?
I'm going to go with Halaku Knight. I think he's improved. I think David Hayes can start the season off well here with Halaku Knight. So he's on top to beat Prince of Gems with a new stable. I'd like to have seen him draw more towards the outside, but barrier 1 is not too bad for him, and he is going well at the moment. Dublin Star likes the straight 1,000. And I'm going to put the other debutant in, Shaw Win-Win, one of these deep field horses. I think once he gets out to 1,200, 1,400, we'll see the best. But his trials have been pretty good. Zach Purton aboard, he's 1190-pound horse, so nice, big, strong horse. 4, 2, 3, 10.
Very similar to Paul. 4 on top as well, Halaku Knight on that trial. If he's got nothing in the tank, well, his trial was very good anyway leading into it. Dublin Star's just too consistent. He's got to be in over the 1,000 metres. Prince of Gems goes in. First start for the Millard Barn. Good trial from him too. Lightly raced last season. A number 10, Sure Win-Win. Couple of trials, and it's Zach Purton and Benno Young combining. Where's Cheek Pieces for his first start. 4-3-2-10.
Double in star for me. He goes on top. Interesting, none of us have got the current favourite, United We Stand, in our numbers. He won by 5 lengths on his final start last season. Got 13 rating points as a result. Maybe that will be enough to stop him. We'll find out. That's race number 6. Race number 7 next up for us. Also down the straight 1,000 metres.